is what's been going on in the Fenland town of March, Paul. Controversy very high there. Essentially, there's an event there this Sunday. It's the Christmas market, Paul.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Big
yes.
event. And what is a Christmas market without a Santa race? Well, a landlord in the town wanted to have 40 Santas running down one of the main high streets of March.
What a sight. What a beautiful thing.
Unfortunately, the health and safety group made up of the police and some local councillors and the ambulance service, I believe, have said that this is just far too dangerous and it needs a new location. Well, Johnny D has been in March this morning and has been speaking and getting reaction to none other than the Mayor of March.
So Sunday the 6th of December sees a massive Christmas fair in the Fenland town of March, one of the biggest in the Fenland area. And I've got with me Rob Scolding. He's the Mayor of March now. A big day, over 100 stalls in Broad Street and along the High Street, which is all shut down to traffic. It's just pedestrian area for Sunday's special day. But there is a little bit of controversy involving George's Public House, which is on the High Street. They wish to start a Santa race with about 100 Santas, all running for charity, but originally starting from their actual pub on the High Street and running around the market area. And it's been deemed unsafe. Rob, what do you know about it?
Well, I can understand it. We've got children looking at different rides. They're going to be going to the stalls, and if people are running, it might knock them over. So I can understand where they're coming from.
And which authority deemed it unsafe?
It's the County Council Highways, I believe.
Cambridgeshire County Council,
yes.
Like a health and safety issue?
Yes, it is, which it could well be. We tried to compromise by saying that I'm going to start the race off.
You'll be dressed in your mayoral robe
I will.
with chains and stuff, yeah?
Yes.
So they all know who the mayor is?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes.
And I was said that I'd walk them through the town, but they still didn't think that could be unsafe. So in the wisdom, they said, wait, we can run over the park, which belongs to Fenland, so we don't have to...
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Don't worry. No, that's fine.
So, yeah, unfortunately, though, if the main hub's going to be on the High Street, Broad Street, the marketplace, the race will actually happen away from all that, unfortunately.
No, the stalls go right up to the George.
Oh, right.
And opposite the George. So the George is a big part of it.
Yeah.
And they've got their own stage and entertainment. And there's three stages. And there's some fantastic singers coming along. So
entertainment as well?
Entertainment, yes. But it's going to be a brilliant day.
Right.
Santa Run 2015 has had to be changed because of what some people are calling elf and safety madness. Nigel Marsh, owner of the George pub on March High Street, originally planned for his race to go through March's Christmas market this weekend, but town officials have stepped in, forcing him to change the route of his Santa Run. Johnny D has been on the Santa case this morning.
Paul, they're in the starting lineup. They're ready to go. How shall we start this particular show? They're all dressed in red with white trimmings like snow. On your marks, get set. Ho, 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 go. Well, that is how you could start a Santa Claus race, Paul. I've come along to George's Public House on the High Street of March. I've got the landlord, Nigel Marsh, with me. He's suitably dressed in Santa's little elf hat with lovely big ears, red bobbles, and it looks tremendous, Nigel. But are you still in the Christmas mood? Because something's happened, isn't it? Tell us what's going on.
Well, it's not just an elf's hat, it is an health and safety hat. I've nominated health and safety responsibility of the Santa Run.
Yeah. Has health and safety gone mad then for you?
There's been lots and lots of proposed courses and then changes. The first stage was Cambs County Council decided that they couldn't give authority for the public to run down public pathways, although they can't stop the public from running down public pathways, which really confused me. I'm not quite sure what that email was supposed to say. What they didn't say is, yes, they authorised the race, or the run, I should say. So that left us with a stage that Route 1 was a no-no. This was running down Wisbeach Road on a Sunday morning when there is minimal traffic, and it's a route which runners run through on a weekly basis. So we went back and proposed a Route 2, which enabled us to go through the town centre at Christmas market on this coming Sunday. The whole aim was having lots of Santas to give fun and enjoyment and life to the Sunday Christmas market. Imagine 100 Santas dressed, different stages, all running through after they've customised their Santa suits. It make a great fun spectacle going through the town centre. But it seems a safety advisory group to the Christmas Market Committee have advised it can be far too risky for members of the public to walk, run, skip through the high street when a Sunday market is taking place. So, after all these no's, we went to English Athletics and requested their view on running a fun run of a 1.5 miles and a 5k. And what their situation was. We became affiliated. We must be the only pub in the country affiliated to English Athletics. We've now registered our run. They've given us a licence. They've given us a 5 million public liability insurance and a big certificate which says, yes, you can do this. As long as a fun run abides by the Highways Act and all there is a road closure, they cannot be stopped. However, I'm a bit hesitant to upset all my colleagues in the Christmas committee, so trying to abide and bow down to what their view is, I've decided to introduce Route 3. So we'll now start at George's, around the park, back to George's, finishing at George's. The Santa Run is all about George's. George's has run it. George's has implemented it, regardless of the fact that the Christmas Sunday Market Committee have turned their back on the charity.
Yes, the landlord of the Georges in March not happy. It's a case of no rather than ho ho ho. Producer Ben.
Well done, Paul. How long?